Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Pagliuca, and I'm here to demonstrate my knowledge and skills in marketing and communications with the hope of representing Dak Prescott and his management team. I have previously worked in promoting athletic and recreation departments and programs through social media platforms. I have organized and executed successful events, including advertising and promotion, and I have served as an editor for the sports column for my college newspaper. Beyond that, I have worked firsthand with college athletes interested in continuing to be successful not only in athletic careers but in their academic and professional lives. I have gone on to help previous clients in positively representing themselves and organizations they are a part of. I highly value leadership, accountability, and dedication. Regarding the clients, I am interested in representing those whose values coincide with my own. I believe that Dak Prescott is a player that I could be proud to promote, and because of that, I will work hard to ensure that the media relations regarding his professional and personal life are in line with those positive values. Being newly drafted to the Dallas Cowboys, there's a sort of automatic pressure to perform well, with big shoes to fill, if you will. The research I have done on this young player has shown me not only his athletic potential, but also his strong character. Being responsible for Dak Prescott's media relations and communications, my primary goal would be to establish him as a positive role model for young players. I think, unfortunately, in this day and age, there are too many bad apples in professional sports, many of which have been recently seen in the NFL. Prescott has demonstrated his commitment to the lessons he has learned from his mother, and I think that is powerful. His strong work ethic, his desire to win doing what he loves, and his dependable and unselfish attitude make him a player worth paying attention to. I think I can not only support his stardom athletically, but promote his positive characteristics he possesses. Prescott is an athlete that has continuously demonstrated his heart, his it factor, on the field, with academics and in his community. His many awards support this. My plan would be to utilize his social media to show more than just what news articles may say, what his playing on the field shows, and what interpretations of interviews people may have. My step-by-step plan is as follows. First, we would establish a target audience. His target audience would primarily be young athletes, current fans, and the general public. We want to make him more than just a sport icon, but someone that many individuals can look up to. In addition, we are looking for potential sponsors. We would really focus on showing his athleticism and why he's someone valuable to consider. I would want to create a message or a brand. For example, Dak Prescott is a player to be proud of, to live through and look up to, a role model for our. Or, for short, make Prescott your mascot. We would also look to make alliances and reach out to various media channels. In television, this could include ESPN, the NFL Network, NBC Sports Network, and Fox Sports 1, among many others. This can include interviews, overseeing which highlights, addressing those highlights that are being showed, press conferences, addressing those press conferences, and being a talk show guest. Again, we tie in the social media with what's going on those networks as well. And the social media, primarily Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We would have pictures, video clips, personal stories, showing his community service and his outreach and what he does for the world around him and not just for himself. Again, really demonstrating those positive values and characteristics that he has. We'd also look for interviews, whether it's him being interviewed, interviewing people from his hometown and his college and showing how they really view him as a person, interviewing fans and friends and family, and making him more personable. I think another way potentially is to look at BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed is a little bit more mainstream and it's something that I know everyone watches. Getting an interview with them and showing him that, he can have fun. He is more than just a football player. And then interviews and having pictures and things in different magazines, including ESPN magazine or People magazine. Again, targeting that sports audience, but also the general public. We want to make sure we're measuring the success and failure. So I would primarily do this by tracking those media relations and communications that occur and determining what proves to be the most successful and not successful, and then take charge of any potential disasters early on by planning ahead. My overall goals are to increase awareness of his positive characteristics on and off the field, creating a more personable social media presence. With Twitter especially, it's a lot easy to feel close and feel more personal, have a connection with these athletes, but I want to make it more real. and make it feel like these young kids can really just look up to this person. We want to make connections that the public can understand and really promote his personal values. So like taking his success on the field and showing what it means to him as a person, and making it something that people are interested in. Keeping those channels that we establish connections with updated on things a little bit ahead of time if possible. And just being prepared in general, talking through and making sure everybody's on the same page. Ideally, my goal is to ensure that Prescott can continue to be seen as a great up-and-coming player as well as someone that can be looked up to. I hope that you consider the benefits of this media relations and communication strategy, as I know that promoting his talent is important, but I think demonstrating his strong character is equally beneficial. Prescott is most certainly an individual that any team is lucky to have and any sponsor should be proud to work with. Thank you for your time, and I will also be providing a media kit, which is just a compilation of information about Dak Prescott that I have put together. Thank you.